Hi, I'm Woody McClain, and we are behind the scenes of my Ebony October cover shoot. I got a chance to go see Drumline in the actual theaters. I got a chance to participate with the actual people in the theater and feeling that rumble, feeling that pride everybody had. Like, that was my moment. I knew I had to go to a HBCU. I initially wanted to go to Bethune, so I ended up auditioning for there, but I didn't get the scholarship that I wanted. And my friend told me about FAMU, so I ended up going to FAMU's band camp, and I fell in love with the Rattlers. Fell in love. I ended up auditioning and getting a full scholarship, so I knew that was home. Making the FAMU's band was the best experience in my life. You know, a lot of great people have come through the March 100, and just to be a part of that number, Hubba Doc, it was everything to me. The marching band taught me structure, and it taught me discipline. That's one thing I like have in my blood. So going to Hollywood, I was very focused. It wasn't about parties for me. It wasn't about anything else but, you know, being great at the craft. You know, whether that's reading books, whether that's acting classes, directing classes, I was heavy into learning and just being great. Going to an HBCU prepares you for life. You know, I feel like not only you create this family on campus, but that goes with you for a lifetime. You know, I still have my brothers that I'm still close with to this day. Going from an HBCU to Hollywood was bittersweet, you know, because in, you know, the March 100, we lost our drum major, Robert Champion, due to hazing. And I think a lot has happened after that. That's for the better of colleges. I think Robert Champion him transitioning really spoke out to all the HBCUs that we need to cut the hazing. They took everybody's scholarship. The band program was done. So that's where it was like, okay, I gotta do something. And that's where I went to Hollywood. I danced on campus, so I knew there was a career for me in Hollywood as a dancer. But also going to Hollywood, it opened my mind up to a lot of other different things. Like, I became really good at creating content. I became really, really good at writing my own skits, you know? So Hollywood, HBCU to Hollywood was a blessing for me, because it unlocked a different type of hustle. Honestly, I think we can do more when it comes to HBCUs. I think, you know, right now I'm doing a campaign, and I'm raising my own funding for my own movie. So now what it is I want to do is I want to be able to create a program where anybody graduating from an HBCU, whether they do fashion, whether they do music, whether they have their own technology, whether they're creating at the top of their, you know, at the top of the top, I want to be able to create something that we can get behind that person and, you know, raise the money they need to get to the next level once they get out of college. Because there's way too much talent in HBCUs for us not to actually get behind them. I feel like we need HBCUs. You know, I just think it brings us closer together. Every time I'm out anywhere, somebody be like, yo, you know, Tennessee State. It's just like, I don't know, it's like a connection I think we all have. So I think we need to protect that connection. And I think we need to keep nurturing it. And yeah, we need it. We need it. Protect all HBCUs.